Kal Halayim, Layahal Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders. Peace, blessing, mercy, and citation to all the brotherhood out there teaching the truth and sincerity. Proverbs 21, start at 1. To the chief musician, a psalm of David. The king shall joy in thy strength, O Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and in thy salvation, how greatly shall he rejoice. Because it's going to be amazing. Thou hast given him his heart's desire, and hast not withholden the request of his lips. You know, so the thing is, you're in trouble, and you pray. You're happy, and you pray. Well, when are you happy, right? You're sad, you pray. You're mad, pray. And there's a couple of doves over there checking me out. That's the spirit. So what happens is you get mad, or you get in a you're human, right? You get into a cycle. Like for me, it's like these fucking guys at work. Like they don't finish their shit. They walk away from the job that they're doing just to take a fucking break. Now, I don't give a damn how that sounds. But we're not at a job where we're gonna be fucking stuck there forever, not taking a. We have a lot of downtime, is what I'm saying. So don't fucking act like, you know, that these people don't have time. These motherfuckers are lazy. The one guy, he's an acting lead, but he's not getting the pay, and I'm like, what the fuck? So he's the kind of guy that's it'll be okay kind of guy. And the other two, they just need money, right? So everybody's trying to move on, but nobody's doing their work, right? So here it is. Except for one guy. He's always on, but he doesn't finish the whole thing, right? So, and then the supervisor he pretends to walk around. Well, he pretends to work, and then he walks around making phone calls, you know, checking on his applications. And then the other young kid, he just fucking starts something, gets frustrated, gets up and leaves. But the whole battle is to fucking stay there. So I'm doing a range hood, which is the thing that goes on top of the over the cooking range, over your stove, that sucks up the heat and gases, you would say, and puts them in the fucking attic or outside the house. So I take it down, I troubleshoot it, I put it together, I put it up, and I put the damper in, close it up. Then I'm done, right? And then I move on to the next one, which is the doorknob. So I open the FAU, I set the door template on it, I put the drill in, I drill one side, I drill the other side, I drill the shaft for the turn key, which is a plunger that sticks the fucking head into the side of the door jamb and locks it. Okay, and then I do the fucking lock set. Then I do everything. See, but I do it in steps. I might forget something, but I stay there till it's time. And what made me mad was I was doing the cleanup work. Like, these fucking guys just start something, they leave a fucking mess, and the work truck is a mess. It's never been like that. So they all have ideas, but they don't want to do it the way I was shown, in the way it's gonna be good. Time proven, right? That's like the Bible. Nobody wants to do what's old. They want to do some new shit. So this kid left the register off, the return for FAU, which is a forced air unit that provides heat, and then sometimes it has registers on the bottom called returns, which is provides oxygen for the combustion. So this kid starts the job, and then he just gets up and leaves. So then I'm trying to get the fuck out of there, and their attitude is it'll be okay. No, it's not. It's not acceptable to me. But you have to do things in order. Like, people come up to a camp and they say, you know what, you guys could do better doing this. The first response of a brother is gonna be, shut your motherfucking ass up, right? That's what I would do. That's what I say. And I would be like, you know what, we're not interested in a new way of teaching. We're doing this the old school way. And then they don't understand what you're trying to say because they think that they're right, and then your bottom line is you cuss them out. I had to cuss out a bunch of motherfuckers trying to promote their program. And I'm like, look, motherfucker, I'm exercising my freedom. You can walk out of here because this is my platform. Now, when you place a stake, like, you have the right to assemble peaceably, right? That means that you can go to certain spots and then record, and your constitutional right will be protected. If somebody comes in, they're walking into your platform. They have the freedom to walk away. Other than that, it's going to be a conflict. It's going to be a fight. And you know your boy, I don't like to fight, but I'm always ready to fight, and I'm always on fire. I don't know why. Like, there's nothing. It's just the demons fucking with me that's making me hype. Like, I'm not gonna swing on people. But I think they notice something changes in me. Like, because I get incredibly strong. But guess what? I'm not gonna act out on it. And then I've been learning to calm myself down and explain things, but I still fly off the handle. So I cussed in front of a little kid at a house yesterday, and I guess they're gonna complain today. That's just what the Spirit's telling me. But like always, when they bring me into the office, I'm like, I don't give a fuck what you're saying to me, you know what I mean? If they have a paper to sign, I'll say, I'm not signing this, I don't agree. And I'm just combative, like, all the damn time. And that's a you 2/3 fault, because you don't want to follow the rules. You don't want to get in line. You want to promote this fucking devil's way of living, and that's just fucking foul and nasty. You're not supposed to be doing it. Yeah, you're not supposed to be. I don't give a fuck if you have a job and you're paying your own fucking bills. I am telling you what to do. And if you don't like it, guess what? Demons are gonna hop on you. There's consequences to when we speak about Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. There is consequences. Do you think that you can come up to the camp and tell me your 2 cents and not fucking be damaged? There's demons hopping on you. Part of your job is to learn extra skills as a prophet. Lately, I have been... Well, not lately. Well, it just happened like a couple years ago. But I know it's a skill now. And that skill is to notice when people have demons on them. I'm not kidding you, brothers. I was in Corcoran preaching, and this devil woman, her fucking eyes were shaking back and forth inside the white of her eyes. Her little black ball in her eye was shaking around in the inside of her whites of her eyes. And that was like, I don't know if I'm traumatized, and I just fucking, those kind of things just seem natural to me. But a lesser brother would be scared. Maybe it's that confrontational spirit. Maybe it's just being an Issacharite and then knowing that the land that I'm on right now used to be mine. I never used to have to fucking work so hard in my damn life for everything that I got. It is, I'm not saying it's bad. Yeah, it's supposed to be like that, but I have to do extra shit. I was in the house and these fucking lesbians were living in there, and this man was paraplegic, and there was a bunch of fucking demons. And a small child, a little male child, he was trying to save himself. He was talking to me, and I was showing him how to use tools and stuff like that. And one of his moms was like, "Leave him alone. Get away from him. Get over here." And his name was Mark, the little young man. And then he got mad and he said, "I just want to be with him." So everybody's against you, man. Everybody's against you, and it's okay to feel combative. I don't know how you're going to deal with it. The way I deal with it is I let it build up until I hit the gym, bro. Because I don't want to say anything, and I never ever stay quiet. I always say something. But it's not like, well, it is like that. It's exactly like that. It's a fight. It's like Michael when he was contesting the body of Moses, which the body of Moses, represents the law. And the old covenant. And I don't know why I said that, but I said it. So, and it has to do with reincarnation. So the reason why, I don't know why I put this candy on. The reason why people get so upset, like, it's because they're reliving something. So I'm reliving all these 2/3 being jackasses. And they don't want it to be the real way. That's the way it's supposed to be. So now we got to talk about, how do you deal with that? Well, there's a bunch of ways to do it. I find it hard to just do one. I need to do exercise. I need to physically push weight, move weight. I need to do things that are hard so that I can build up a sweat and get tired. And while I'm doing that, I'm watching the brothers' videos. I watch the apostles. And I work out. So now I'm like, I got my outlet, right? And of course I garden, and I'm ready for those cucumbers. And I'm looking forward to that. See, so now I felt a little drip, which is a neurotransmitter. So I was talking about cucumbers. Cucumbers make me happy because I love cucumbers, right? Put some lime on it, put some fucking cayenne pepper on it, spice your life up. Put a little bit of salt. My mouth is watering. So recognize what makes you feel better, and then exercise it. Like exercising, cooking makes me feel good. And sometimes you got to do things that you don't want to do, like go to the laundromat and dry clothes, because my washer and dryer is fucking broken. Perfect, right? And of course, I don't have any money saved up. I don't have anything to be like going to the store and be like, "Hey, let me get a washer and dryer ASAP." I don't have that. But I do have money so I can go take my ass to the laundromat. So there's a compromise, right? There's no compromising with Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. It has to be done the way he says. And, today is rainy, it's cloudy, overcast. And those chariots are still there. Those 2 chariots are still there. I think they've been here the whole month. But, like I said, it's like, I'm not scared anymore. It's not startling. It's not It is amazing. It is amazing. But I know I'm not in danger. And the feelings that I get, it's hard to explain. So I guess the only thing I could relate it to is a feeling, spidey sense. And then I'm like, what the hell? Something's changed. Something's weird. And there's a chariot around. Come to think of it, I've always, like, ever since I've been in the truth, man, I've had freaking chariot sightings left and right. Squadrons. I've seen squadrons. Why by myself do I see squadrons? I mean, the war chariots. And I know they're war chariots because they're flying in formation. And this is a beautiful formation. So far I've seen two. The first formation was like a three-pronged spike, like a shuttlecock. You know how you play badminton? So it has a head in the front, and it has a flared out three prongs. And there was like 5 or 6 of them, and they were in formation, like in a big triangle. And they were disappearing. The first one would disappear, and then the rest would appear, and then they would disappear. It was like like scales on a fish, right? Like if they move around, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. And then the second one, it was like paper cranes, but they were gigantic, and they were beautiful, and they were moving together, and it was fucking beautiful. It was like white and some sort of gray, but it was beautiful. And it changes your perspective and your mood, because they're delivering the spirit. Now, I'm not going to say it's a neurotransmitter, but I'm pretty damn sure it's something fantastic like that. And if I have to relate it to being, hey, what's up, man? Look at those birds. Those birds are nice. And I have to relate it to something so I can understand. It would be neurotransmitters. The best neurotransmitter, the Holy Spirit. So, I probably sound like a crazy ass. But it is what it is. And through my mumblings and rumblings, I hope you learned something. And shalom to the next time.